Hi everyone, welcome back to another video on my channel. Today we've got the October VIP box from Sparkle Supplies UK. Can't wait to see what's in this because they are always so much fun to open. So I'm just going to get straight into it. Let's have a look. So we've got a little slip of paper that always tells you what is in the box, how much it will be when it's for sale and when it will be on sale. So everything in this box will be for sale individually on their own on the 7th of December. I feel like I'm trying to say things before my brain has decided that I'm going to say it, if that makes sense. Like my mouth's ready but my head isn't. So the total individual altogether would be £13.85, but these boxes are £12.99 and you can get 15% off with my discount code, so definitely worth doing that because it makes even better value for money when it's already good anyway. So I've got a lollipop. I always give mine to my niece, she loves a lollipop. And then next up, we've got all the products. So first things first, we've got iced purple flakes. I'm just going to tap the top to make sure that they've fallen off the lid before I open them. So let me just see if I can get the right, like, what's it called, angle for you to see the actual look. You can see the purple now. How beautiful is that? Wow, stunning. Got those, put the lid on, and then we've got some crystals. So we've got some clear crystals, as you can see here. Perfect size as well, because I very rarely use crystals, I'm not gonna lie, but if I do, my clients do like the smaller ones. Like I never use like big ones. I just don't have clients that like that sort of style. And then I'll save that one till last. Then we've got 90s Rave Glitter, which is this here. It's like matte blue and yellow, I think. And then some iridescent, really tiny pieces you can just about see. How stunning is that? Very different. Love that. And then we've got Attitude, which is this gold and like cerise pink one. And they're both metallic as well. Very, very pretty. And then, right, I've looked at that one. Then we've got this one, which I absolutely love. This caught my eye as soon as I took it out of the packaging. This one is called Bittersweet. And it's like a nice deep, it's got like silver and like a nice deep plummy colour in it. It's absolutely stunning. Love that. Look at that. Oh, gorgeous. And then we've got a foil, which obviously we know I'm going to be excited about because I love foil. Full stop. Don't even care what it looks like. I just love foils. Such a fun way of doing nail art, and so easy as well when you find a good foil gel. So here is the foil. I mean, we all know I'm going to love this because as you can see, it is abstract and I love anything abstract. This is really, really cool. Super cute. That's got loads of different, it's like that is the like the images there, and then there's just loads and loads of it, so you've got plenty. So now, as always, I need to figure out which product I'm going to use and then do something with one of them because I do like to do that, so it's not literally like a 3-minute video. And it's nice to use at least one of the products in a video. So I just need to figure out which one I want to use because I actually love all of these products. Don't get me wrong, I always do, but I won't use this one because I do automatically put any chunky glitters straight in a giveaway box because I don't use chunky. So I will pop that in one of the boxes that I'm going to do soon. So it's out of all these, I don't know which one to choose. I mean, they're really pretty. I don't usually do designs with flakes very often, but I haven't done a loose glitter design for a long time either. And I feel like this coloured glitter is beautiful. And I also love the foil, but I feel like I always use the foil, so I should probably use a glitter. So I need to use one of these two really, just to make it a little bit different to my usual type of video. So I'm just going to have a little think, get a bit of inspo, and then we'll do something with one of those, I think. Okay, so it is actually quite a while after I filmed the first installment of this video, so you might be a bit confused about my nails and stuff because I think I've done them since I filmed the start of this video, so apologies for that. But anyway, I've decided to use Bittersweet because it's just beautiful and about as far up my street as a glitter can get. I mean, look, so sparkly, it's absolutely stunning. And then I'm also going to test out this stamping plate that I've got from Shein, I think it was. So I'm going to see if that works in this video as well. We're going to do some white stamping on top of the glitter. So I think I'm going to do one full nail of glitter, and then maybe one like just like a swirl sort of thing, and then two like a glitter fade. So we've got some on every nail, but not a full cover on all of them. And then we'll do some stamping here and there to break it up a little bit, I think. So what I'm going to do to apply the full nail is I am going to tip it onto the nail, so it's completely full coverage, on top of another polish. And then for these other ones, I will mix it into a gel so I can apply it with a brush a bit neater. So I've decided I was going to use a similar colour underneath. I'm actually going to use a silver cat eye because there is silver within this, and I feel like that would be a good base, because I'm not actually going to be bothered about it being like completely perfectly full coverage, because it'd be nice to see that cat eye underneath anyway. So we're just going to use that as the base, so we don't have to worry too much about coverage wise. So I'm not actually going to sprinkle it on this one anymore. I am just going to mix it and apply it like I was going to on the others, because like I said, it doesn't matter if it's not completely full coverage now, because we will just have a beautiful sparkly cat eye underneath shining through, which is fine by me. So I'm applying that all over that nail, and then I'm going to apply this in like a swirl motion on this nail. So I'm just going to go straight down and over that way. Okay, so it doesn't have to be really neat or anything, because of course we are going to be putting the glitter over the top, so I'm just getting it on there as a base for the glitter, and that's that. And then again, just doing glitter fades on the other two. So I'm just going to pop this on, fade it up a little bit with my blending brush, and then we'll do the magnet and get this cured ready for the glitter to go on top. So I'm going to blend it before I do the magnet. So I'm just going to blend that up. Doesn't have to be perfect because we are putting glitter on top, so I can use the glitter to get a better blend, so it's not a problem. Just want to make sure there's not a really thick line to hide. It is a very pigmented one, so it's slightly harder to get a good blend with. And then we're going in with the magnet to make sure that, oh gosh, there we go, to make sure that all the cat eye pigment is up to the surface and focused more on the free edge, definitely, of these nails. So that will also help with the blend. Perfect, maybe a bit close to the free edge actually, that's better. And then this one will just be all over, so I'm just going to do both sides, bringing it to the surface like so. And then this one, of course, we want it where that S shape is, so we're just going to create that shape with the magnet like so. Perfect. I'm going to pop those into the lamp for a full cure. So for the mixture that the glitter is going to be plopped into basically and mixed with, I am going to use some of that cat eye that we've just used as the base, and then I'm going to use a more like sheer sort of see-through sort of glitter, and I think I'm going to go for, in fact no, I'm not going to go for anything else. I'm just going to go for a base coat, keep it nice and simple. So I've just got to find one that will do. So I'm just going to mix that cat eye with base coat, because that is really sparkly by itself anyway. I do want it quite thin because I'm going to be using quite a lot of glitter to get the payoff. So I'm just going straight in and tipping that glitter onto that clear gel, giving it a good mix. And I'll really mix it up. And then I will apply more glitter, but not into the actual mix itself. I'll apply it onto the actual nail when it's already on there. So I'm going to get some of my glitter and just pop it into my lid so it's easier to pick up when I want certain pieces. I'm going to pop that next to me. And I'm going to use my usual brush for this because I always get glitter in this brush and I use it on purpose because I can never get it out, so it's fine. So I'm just going to pop this down that shape we created with the cat eye. And then I'm also going to pick up some extra pieces and place them on. And we're just going to very gently, I'm going to use my blending brush to just very gently feather some pieces out a bit so it's not such a neat line. So I do want some of those bigger pieces on the line to hide it a little bit. But then we also want some smaller pieces as well. And the same on the other side. Like so. This is my favourite way to use glitters in gel. I just find it so easy because you don't have to do like the encapsulating and everything with thicker layers of gel because it lays so flat because you've placed it exactly where you want it. So you don't need to bulk up the nails with extra layers to make them smooth. Okay, so that's that one done. Very pretty colour of glitter actually, stunning. So I'm liking that because you can still see the silver underneath. I am just going to very quickly go over with the cat eye, with the magnet, sorry, just because we have got some cat eye in that polish, that we've just created. So I just want to make sure that's where I want it. And then again, I'm going to do the same thing, sort of. This time we're just applying it to the free edge, of course, because it's just going everywhere that the silver cat eye is. And then once I've done that and it's on, I can then get my blending brush again and pull that towards the cuticle to get it a bit more spread out and blended. I just want one more piece for there, and I'm happy with that, I think. One more, sorry, just here. Bring that one down a bit, bring some smaller bits down. There we go. Happy with that. So that's what we're looking like for that one. I'm just going to quickly do the same on the pinky. So this is what we're looking like now I've done the pinky and the index nail. So we just need to do that full cover one now. So I'm just going to get obviously a little bit more on my brush this time. I'm just going to focus on that cuticle area and getting that nice and neat first. And then pulling it down. Popping up with some more. And that is what that is looking like so far. Oh gosh, just painted my phone holder with my brush by accident. And then I'm just going to tap into my glitter that's in that lid. I'm just going to use that to pat some more pieces into that nail. And then we'll have a quick look, see if I want any more, which I don't feel like I need any more actually. It's very, very glittery, such a stunning colour. And then we're just going to clean off my brush for a start. And then this is where, obviously it doesn't matter so much for me because they are going to be coming straight off, but you'd look from all the angles and make sure that they're nice and smooth. So as you can see here, there is a bit of like a few raised pieces. So you just manoeuvre those around a little bit to get them nice and flat. It might just be that there's two overlapping each other or something. They don't need to be completely flat because of course your top coat is going on anyway, but you just don't want any that are like really obviously sticking up because they're not going to be encapsulating. Same with the pinky, that's fine. There's one on there that's a little bit raised. That's just because there's two together. That's fine. And then there we go, nice and smooth. So we're going to pop them into the lamp for a full cure. So now I'm just going to go with a coat of base coat because I want to smooth it out in terms of like, because we're stamping. So I'm just going to do a coat of base on the index and pinky because they're the only two that I'm going to stamp on. I don't like stamping directly onto glitter because it makes the image look a bit dodgy. So this is what we're looking like at the moment. Pop it into the lamp. And then in terms of stamps, I don't actually know what to use because I was looking at these. I like those, so I was thinking of using this half, like the bottom half for the pinky and then the top half for the index. But I don't know whether that's going to be a bit too overkill. But then can you really get overkill when your nails are this sparkly? I don't think so. So we're just going to buff off. We're going to wipe off the tacky layer of that base coat to make sure that the stamping polish can stick to the nail. I'm just going to have a look what that image looks like. I'm really baffled because it doesn't feel like it, but it looks like there's a film like over the... I've already peeled off the blue plastic, but it just feels like there's still something on there, like because it's matte, and I've never seen a matte coated what's it called before, stamping plate. So I'm a bit baffled, but we're going to go with it and see if it works. Let's just see. Can't even pick my scraper up. That's good. Okay, didn't actually go too bad, so that's good. So we're going to use, like I said, that top half is going to go on my index. I'm being lazy with that, I think. I was hoping to be able to do it 2 in 1, but let's not get too ahead of ourselves. I've decided I don't think I actually like this, to be honest. I feel like I was just trying to like tell myself that I do, so I didn't have to do it again. But no, I don't like it, so we are doing it again. I'm going to not be lazy. So I'm just going to clean off the plate. I'm not using that image again, but I'm just going to clean it. And I'm going to use just these small ones up here, I think. I think I'm going to go with like a mixture of 2 of those. I just don't know which ones yet. So I'm actually going to just stamp them all. I'm not going to fit them all on my stamper, to be fair, but I'm going to give it a go. I think I like those ones. So I'm going to get rid of all the rest. I'm going to use them too, and I am going to do it 2 in 1 because I'm lazy. So we're going to use the 2-star one for my pinky. I'm going to very quickly, because I've forgotten, to take off that image. And then we're going to go in with these ones on there. Much better. I much prefer that. Much more subtle, and that is the sort of look I'm going for, because we don't do anything crazy when we've got nails this glittery, do we? Let's be honest. So I'm just getting off that excess stamping polish, and this is what we're looking like. Absolutely stunning. I love them so much. So we're going to top coat now, because that is all for this set. I don't know how to use these on my middle nail. I think I'm going to try it. I know I haven't put a base coat on, so I probably won't like it for that reason, but let's just do it, because, you know, originally I was going for like 2 larger images on those nails, so I didn't want to go overkill and put them on all of them, but yeah, we've gone something more subtle now, so I feel like we can get away with a bit more going on. So I don't know if to do it on the middle or the ring. I'm going to go middle. No, don't like it. Shock. Right, I am going to take this off, and I am just going to top coat because, you know, we knew that I wasn't going to like it, didn't we? I don't know why I did it. And now I've just forgotten that because I didn't put any base coat on, my peel off base coat is now peeling off, so that's really good. But anyway, we're going to top coat now. Oh, no, dropped it. Because they are done. I am not going overboard again, because then it will be overkill. I need to just learn to leave things as they are. So anyway, let's just give them a quick top coat. Pop a bit of oil on. I'm going to do that middle one last. This glitter is absolutely beautiful. So this is what they look like. I've now top coated them all, cured them and popped some cuticle oil on. They are absolutely stunning. Like, this glitter is beautiful. I mean, you can see, I don't even need to say it. Just look at it. It's so, so stunning. Absolutely, just, I have no words. So again, highly recommend this month's box. As always, I don't think I've ever been disappointed in a single box, and I've honestly been having these VIP boxes now for years, like years and years. So yeah, I'm mesmerised, you know. Not a lot makes me speechless, but these, oh my god, they are so, so sparkly. Look at it. Absolutely beautiful. Wow. But yeah, let me know which product in this box is your favourite. I think I can quite clearly say that it is bittersweet, but the others were beautiful as well. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so, so much for watching, and I'll be back soon with another video. Bye.